All right, all right, all right. This was my team for. Well, I'll start with my team. I know I'm gonna fluff them. So a couple of lineup changes for me, mainly just to smooth over some chemistry, some improvements that I saw I could make after the All-Star break. More of the same here though for me. Hammer Rose has been exceptional at shortstop. Critter at second's been great. We got Julia still playing well at first after Green M&M has been sent down to the minors. Meanwhile, on the other side for the Murkrows here, I guess to review a little bit more of my team's strategy for people that may not be familiar. Obviously, very power hitting and synergy focused. A lot of green, 2 green Miis. Probably the 3 best hitters in the league. If we're talking home runs, are Hammer Bro, DK, and Bowser. Outfield is probably the biggest weakness. I don't think they're exceptionally fast and they haven't been tested too much, but infield's been solid and contact hitting as well. Other side, this Murkrows team has been on a warpath before finally getting stopped in a very close. Let me go ahead and get open my week 3 games here finally. Very close week 3 neutral game. Ended up going to extra innings, but Charwell here on the mic ended up coming away with the win. That said, they are trying something a little different. They have Yellow Shy Guy coming in here at third, a little bit of a better fielder. Doesn't have the range of Yoshi perhaps, but a little bit better of a bat. They're trying him second behind the Yellow Dinosaur, and they're going to have Petey Piranha batting behind him. Or batting second in place of the Yellow Dinosaur, excuse me. Choopy and Cyclops. Cyclops getting moved to right field after an exceptional performance actually earned him All-Star Game MVP for the first team match when he had to switch to right field so that Green Toad could take third for synergy purposes. So he's playing next to Choopy, who him and her had some home run robberies last in the All-Star Game. Let's see if they'll have any here today. Should be another great one, I think. I obviously have a preference in who wins, but that's besides the point.
Wario City.
Yeah, I ended up banning. I think I just kept my ban as Mario Stadium.
Okay, that's fair.
Let's see. Yeah, so Wario City is an interesting case. Nighttime is probably better for a small ball lineup, but power hitting wise, these are some of the smallest boundaries in the game other than the cruiser, so this should be fireworks. DK, not going to start with him though. Lines out to left field before I can even get an intro to the game. Petey Piranha with another error. He leads the league in unforced errors this season. He's going to let Koopa get aboard unearned for Green Drybones and Bowser to get up the bat after him. Or not. Double play. Missed from Yellow Magic Koopa and Petey. Another error. What happened? There's no
Bowser up
there.
Now. That's
Bowser
what we want to see.
Yeah, that's disastrous. They could have had an inning double play, would have had to face Bowser to start the second. Instead, they're facing him in the top of the first here. Checking Koopa 3 times now. Might not matter if he tries to run, man. Bowser's swinging for the fences here, and you're going to have a real fast outfield to rob any home runs from him. No home run here. In fact, Choopy couldn't get the out. Now 2 away. Great pitching from Wario. Okay. Another good hitter up after. Now, this was a chemistry pick. He has better chemistry with Bowser and Hammer Bro, but he is not as good of a cleanup hitter behind Bowser. Not going to matter, though. Does get a board, if a little slowly. Bases are loaded for Hammer Bro.
Oh, that's scary.
Probably the 3rd best power hitter on the team, but he's the one up to bat with bases loaded. You don't want to see him at all. Charges up, jumps on the breaking ball. Laser beam out towards right field, but Cyclops gets there in time. Despite loading the bases, the team that... let me go ahead and double check. The team that has scored the most runs in the league fails to score any this first inning, and Cyclops gets up the bat. DK, my aluminum arm front runner. Allows a hit, though, and maybe more. No. Arrow.
Actually
Go
helps.
Birds. Yeah, Go Birds plays that extremely well. Yellow Shy Guy, first at bat, I believe, maybe of the season. Let's see what he does here. Star pitch. No! Jumps on it, but gets doubled up. Smokes it to second base. Green Critter, nice heads-up play. Takes one out of the air and takes another run away at first base. Julia on the tag at the bag. Now Petey Piranha up, but nope.
Critters second.
Yeah, Critter at second just feels so natural. Jumps on the first pitch, and it's a moonshot to left field, and they would have had a chance to take it away. Krupo's in perfect position, but the manhole cover prevents him from having any chance at it. That one won't be earned a DK, but it counts nonetheless, and an early lead for the Muscles here as the Monsters fall behind 1-0. PD Piranha solo shot. Not out of it yet. King Boo, he's hit a couple home runs on this stage. Not today though. Smokes one, right field. Green Drybones there to take it out of the air. One scores. Could have been worse. Could have been better. Now, Go Birds, he's sort of an interesting player. I don't think he's been bad this year, but I don't think he's really had a chance to prove himself as great. Like, he hasn't had a chance to assert himself. He loves the team, but he might find a better opportunity elsewhere. Diving catch from PD Piranha, but excellent item. Going to let Go Birds get aboard safely. Great job from Critter, and now he's at bat with a runner aboard and none out. He's ahead in the count, 1-0. Sits on the changeup and drives it to dead center field. I don't think they have the speed. That's a go-ahead home run. Green Critter. First he uses the item to get the runner aboard, and then he says, let me go ahead and change this trailing to a leading. I was going to say tie to a lead, but it wasn't even a tie. He flips the switch in an instant. It's 2-1 Monsters. Julia sends a fire down the left field line, but
Barely fouled.
Swings and misses outside of the plate. Moves into crowd. It's 0-2. Pitcher's count. Good contact. Pops that one into left field, but the protege can't get there in time. Plays it off the bounce and gets it into second. Julia aboard. None out. Monsters have a lead, and it might inflate here if DK can get good contact. He does. Sends it down the left field line, but hooking foul. 20 and happy. Strike two. Does he swing for contact here? Doesn't have the best, better than some of his contemporaries. Instead, strikes out. Mario buzzes one by him and then spanks his underside. Phony ball comes in.
Bunt.
Yeah, sacrifice bunt to advance the runner. Watches it pass though. Strike one, probably for the better. Couldn't get good contact. We don't know which one it's going to be. Drops a perfect one, but rolling foul. He's going to have to swing here now. Might be a double play if he does, but going to have to. Pops it up to PD Piranha, and that's what you wanted to avoid. He went for the bunt, but Wario plays around it well. Gets out of the inning, only allows 2. Problem is, his team's only scored 1 so far. He'll have a chance to change that. Batting in the hole, going into the bottom of the second. Yellow Magic Koopa jumps on the first pitch from DK and leads off with a hit. Go Birds gets it back into the infield before the fireballs come into play. Choopy now at that. She's been great with the items this year. I believe she's leading with errors forced by items. She's also been great with hitting in this instance. She drives one into this left center, only a single, but puts runners in the corners, none out. Tying run on third. Go ahead, run it first. And the captain at bat. Pitcher versus pitcher duel. Pop-up Critter doesn't have the speed. Oh! Absolute heartbreaker. Green Drybones has to play backup for him. He can't get the over-the-shoulder catch, and Yellow Magic Koopa just barely gets in time. Beats the throw to the plate, and this game's tied with none out and runners at first and second. DK digs into a start, which is early.
Shakes the screen at the end of that. Got some power behind it.
Koopa first out of the inning. Harmless fly ball to left field. Now, the protege with a chance for a signature moment. Could change. Choopy has scored from second plenty of times, but they're instead going to go for the sack bunt, it looks like. DK goes to the star pitch. Goes right back out to him, and he has time for 2. The bunt on the star pitch probably gave that a bad trajectory. He's able to field it with the boos, no problem. It goes 1, I believe, 6-3 on the double play. Game's tied 2-2. This Green Drybone steps up to bat with Bowser behind him. Green Drybones guesses right on the phony ball, and he's going to have a chance to turn 2 here. Maybe 3 as the protege gets taken out by a manhole cover. He has no backup. He's rounding all the way to third. Excellent piece of hitting and running from Green Drybones. And now, early in the inning, none out, runner on third. Captain versus captain. Bowser charges up. Takes change up on the outside corner of the plate for strike one. Phony ball. That's right, but pops it up. Fireball item might be able to change something, but doesn't. Just stops them from having any chance at getting a play at third. Not that Green Drybones was trying them, but they get through the very dangerous Bowser, and now it's Green Magic Poop up to bat against another Phony ball. He's really digging deep to keep this game tied. PD Piranha doesn't have a play anywhere. He held Green Drybones at third with an excellent dive, but another POW block gets Green Magic Poop at a base for another Hammerbro to step up again. This could be pivotal. Okay, Choopy's going to have to get on her horse. This one has home run potential. They send up Cyclops. He has it no problem. The position switch is no worry for him. But what is a worry is maybe Green Drybones tagging from left field. That was only the second out of the inning, and he's able to score. 3-2 now. Not how the Monsters normally get their runs, but they get the lead. Playing any way they can. I think great choice to switch Cyclops to right field. I wasn't considering it just because he's been so good at third, but I really like him out there, I think.
He's been doing pretty good.
You get Shy Guy in the hot corner. Mario digs into his phony ball. First pitch of the at-bat. Go Birds watches it. Go Birds scored his last time he was up thanks to Critter's home run right after him, and he'll have a chance again, maybe to get more, as that catches an arrow bad. Protege dodges the fireball, but Green Magic Poop is on his way to third, holds. Go Birds at second with a stand-up double, and they are going to their bullpen at a pivotal time. 2 outs, Waluigi being asked to get out. The owner of, I believe, the second home run of the game?
I think so.
And keep this game within one. Liar ball comes in. Swing, star swing, but the Protege handles it no problem. Great choice to go to Waluigi when they did. Keeps this game tight. 3-2. Monsters have taken the lead back, but how many lead changes have we had already? Nice fastball. Catches the inside corner of the plate. Counts 0-1. Cyclops up to bat. Pops one into center field. Drops in front of Go Birds for a base hit. They check him at first, but he's well safe. Ran that one out well. All right, Yellow Shy Guy back in the lineup again. I feel like DK's start pitch very underrated. It's intimidating. I feel like they never get good contact on it. Hammerbro takes that one out of the air, and he's going to get Cyclops being greedy as well. First one of the game. Maybe forgot that he could do that, but right when they needed it most, PD. He had a solo shot earlier. One here would tie it, and he has the right trajectory for it. It's going to be Go Birds and Green Drybones on the attempt, and they have it. Inning over.
Stop setting fast.
They haven't been tested much, but PD, he's always going to get his chances, and Green Drybones and Go Birds come up big there. They want to prove that they can be one of the best defensive outfields, you know? I think they're counted out a little bit more, considered good as, like, locker room guys or for their bats, but they're good out there, you know?
Yeah, they're pretty decent.
Now, new addition Julie up the bat. She's looking just to get on board for contacts. She knows that's her job. Doesn't have an item behind her, but does have DK, so anything she can do to get aboard would add a potential RBI. Instead, Petey, made up for his error earlier, takes one out of the air here. Julia goes back to the dugout a bit earlier than she'd like. DK up the bat, just went out. Hooking foul down the left field line, but DK jumps on the first pitch. Had a lot of it. Down the left field line again, but this time it's Yellow Shy Guy with a nice little dive. Scoops it up, keeps it fair, gets it over to first. Now 2 out for Koopa. He's just looking to get aboard. Probably one of the more underwhelming hitters for the Monsters this year, but not going to do much to help himself out here. Can't run out even the first baseman on a nice dive from King Boo, actually, to take that one out.
Did like a little flip.
3-2. The game stays close. King Boo himself now up the bat. The week after I said that he was a least valuable player candidate, he hit 2 home runs in this very Coliseum. So he has the trajectory for a third. Go Birds on his horse again. They're going to send up Green Drybones. Gone! Ties the game! King Boo had a hooking trajectory. Maybe didn't have the right lineup for it. Green Drybones got over there, Go Birds got over there a little bit late. Just over his head. Excellent piece of hitting from King Boo there. Ends the top of the fourth and starts the bottom of the fourth with a bang. Ties the game. And DK, the crack starting to form. Yellow Magic Cooper gets aboard. Choopy now up the bat. This has been excellent. I think, honestly, what's impressed me the most has been the pitching and the defense from the Muscles. But another great hit from Choopy after a similar one earlier, and that Boo is also going to ensure that there's runners at the corner.
No outs.
I'm ready for baseball. I'm ready for baseball. Thank you. I'm glad you're all ready for baseball. Hell yeah. Welcome. You're joining us in the middle of a thriller. We got one of the best teams in the league, the Monsters, doubling up at first in the middle of a tie game. Did we get raided? Where did you all come from? Thank you for joining us. I appreciate it and love you all. Oh, we did. Is that Joe? Oh, Joe, if you're watching, you can totally come through. I'm ready for baseball. Well, I hope you're ready for baseball. Let me give you a quick...
Thank God.
For anybody just joining us, thank you for joining us, first of all. I'm Play on Sunday, a.k.a. Minecraft Matthew. We got Charwell on the mic. Charwell, say hello to everybody.
Hello.
We might get Joe in here in a second. Thank you for joining us, everybody. Excellent shot from just a moment, everyone. Green Drybone's going to be in with a double, maybe a triple. No, holds up after.
Stops it too.
Catches an arrow bad. So, this is a triple sunset circuit. These are CPU v CPU Mario Sluggers matches. Thank you for the 5 gifted subs. C. Harris 87. Really appreciate it. Bowser up to bat. Line drive right to the protege in left field. Green Drybone's going to have to tag. So, I will interrupt if anything really hype happens. If a run scores, I won't get hyped because it's my own team. This is a Mario Super Sluggers for the Wii 2008 video game, 8-team CPU v CPU league. This is week 4, the 8th game. My team is the STR Monsters. They are 6-1, top-seeded team in the league. They're up against the Muscles, who started off really poorly, but then went on a 3-game win streak and now are giving me a little bit of trouble. But now they're the ones in danger. You got runners at the corner, just 1 out, and Hammer Bro, one of the best power hitters for my team, hits a beauty! Right field bounces right in front of Cyclops. Green Drybone's gonna score. Looked like just a bases loaded single. Instead, drives that one deep into first base foul territory. And just like that, my Monsters have another lead. Oh, if Joe's here, I have to give him a broadcaster. Just a second, Joe. All right, Go Birds now up to bat. The damage might not be done. Runners in scoring position, 1 out. And Go Birds drives one up the middle. We're going to have Green Magic people coming in to score. Boo won't do much, but runners stay at the corners.
Game is opened up.
Now, they have a little bit more depth before it starts to impact their outfield. They have Yellow Magic Koopa sitting over at third, and it looks like they're going to go to him. He has been great this year, but he is up... Or, sorry, they're going to go to King Boo first now. This is the opposite. He does not look great. He got pulled from his starting job, and that's what coincided with that win streak. And he immediately starts off... Would have forced a fly out from Green Critter, but the Boo's coming perfectly. The throw from Choopy might get... No. Just not in time. So, Green Critter, deep to left center field. The Boo ensures what would have been an out. Instead, scores Green Hammer Bros from third. The throw from Choopy gets to third, just not in time to throw out Go Birds. And runners stay at the corners. Wow. Julia, unfortunately, hits into a double play. Nice leaping grab from Yellow Magic Koopa. One of the better defensive players in our league. But perhaps day late, dollar short. This, all of a sudden, 6-3 going into that inning tied. And now the Muscles got some work to do. Yellow Toad now.
DK looking a little tired.
Yeah, DK has been looking tired. And Yellow Toad is one of the league's best hitters. The protege, traded from the SSS Monarchs, who lost earlier, gets aboard with a leadoff single to deep left field here. And Cyclops is at bat. Cyclops, he feels bad about that home run going over his head in right field after the position switch. You got to think he wants to even it up here. He has a home run on the season. Goes to contact hitting instead, but Green Critter, he is a wall out there. Takes one out of the air, leaps to his left, gets it over to the first basewoman. All right, right. We have one joining us. We have the TriCast now. Let me go ahead and
hello,
update that.
hello.
Joe Sniffy.
What's
I'm
up?
assuming that the people
Sorry to
that
make
are
a
ready
way
for...
to the field today. But
Yeah, it's beautiful here. We're at Wario Stadium. Perhaps, for my money, one of the best food stadiums in the league.
oh, dude, Wario's garlic fries actually go kind of crazy. People don't
I
talk
know,
about it,
especially, you
but-
got to get the... I think the spicy ones are better than the sweet garlic fries, but like to each your own, you know.
Have
If you
tried
get the sweet garlic fries, you need like hot sauce or salt or something.
I was gonna ask if you tried the honey buffalo sauce yet, actually.
Not
Yeah.
yet, actually. I think that one's new. All right, we got Petey Piranha. He had a home run earlier and one that was robbed. He's gonna get aboard with a single here. My
So
team
how's
Monsters.
this game been going today? I see it's a pretty close game, honestly, all things considered.
All of them have been pretty close. Now, this one was tied up until, like, basically a lot of lead changes up until last inning. But it might be tied here again. Hold on. King Boo tied it up last time. Not
That
this
teamwork,
time.
though.
Oh, go
Rainbows is
Bert.
good for those.
No, that was awesome. That was awesome for me.
I'm trying to remain unbiased. So, earlier in the game, I believe right before you guys joined, King Boo tied it up, that one in the bottom of the fourth with a solo shot. Monsters took a lead there with 3 runs. Now, King Boo almost with it. Yeah, King Boo almost had a 3-run home run there, but instead, the right fielder and center fielder, Go Birds and Green Dry Bones, took it out of the air and took care of it. Ended the inning.
Yeah. A bit unfortunate we have to have DK up immediately, yeah.
Yeah, he's been
I
asked to
would like
do,
to
I
have
think-
him.
He's been asked to do a lot of tough stuff for us this year. He's been asked to hit leadoff, knowing that he is, you know, you want to get runners aboard for him, but I think it gets him into like that lock-in mindset. You know, it's always nice also to lead off with a home run, and then it's like, okay, well, we're basically just starting off our lineup anyways. It goes Koopa, Dry Bones, Bowser.
Yeah,
Sets the
honestly,
tone.
this is a huge single from Dry Bone. Now Bowser's not going to be left in the same spot as DK.
Yeah, Bowser, one of the league's best power hitters. I think he has 10 more RBIs than anybody else in the league. He's been swinging for contact today, though, and it's going to pay off.
Oh.
That one's going to send Dry
Good
Bones to
arrow.
third and Bowser to second. Green Dry Bones is running on Cyclops. He
Going
has
home.
the arm, though. Wario doesn't get
Beautiful.
the great throw from Wario and Cyclops to try and get that one in time, but doesn't. Instead, another arrow shot to right field. Cyclops handles it well, but Green Dry Bones scores from first there?
I'm looking at Bowser. He's so happy. He knows he just zipped up the body bag that is this game.
Yeah. Monsters already clutch. Oh. Green Magic Koopa immediately hits into a out right to Petey Piranha, but a little bit of insurance going to the bottom of the 6th. Muscles. Gotta find something.
All things considered, though, for the Monsters, like, you got that one extra point. That's great. Worst case scenario, you have a tie on your hand.
I think I'm always very happy to have Small Ball show up in my roster because we're known as a power hitting team. So when they can string together runs like that, it's really inspiring. Speaking of Small Ball, so Bowser at bat, or on the mound, he has been... The interesting thing about him as a pitcher is I think he is very dominant. He has a good star pitch. But hitters that normally wouldn't have... Choopy strikes out. Nice curve from Bowser here. Catches are swinging.
Insane, honestly.
Great matchup here. Captain versus Captain. Best batter in the league, maybe. Wario jumps on a changeup, drives it out to right center field. Bounces over the arrow.
Get
but-
the arrow.
And as a team, that's what you want to see. You want to see your captain still invested. He's still swinging. He's not checked out yet.
Yeah, I mean, I think that's a big
Absolutely.
part of why they've been able to come back the way they have. Now, Waluigi shouldn't have maybe charged up there. Better contact hitter, but just 2 outs. And the protege, with a chance for a signature moment, will pull the game within 1 if he comes away with a home run here. Grounds
The
out to
rookie
first
does
base.
not make it. I'm gonna say this could be the shot that he needs. It could have been the snowball.
Yeah. To start their winning streak, I think their first win, he hit a crazy, like, right field home run to give them the lead. So, he has it in him, but he's going to have to do it in the bottom of the 7th if he does. Meanwhile, they want to get to the bottom of the 7th without allowing any more runs, as Hammer Bro has been terrorizing Cyclops over in right field all day.
King Boo looking tired. Pulling him out.
I
Now,
like
Joe,
this change out.
yeah, Yellow Magic Koopa has been one of the better pitchers in the league for sure. I know you've been watching a little bit.
What do you do about that?
Do you have a team that you're rooting for, that you've been following?
I really like the rookies, honestly, a lot, but
That's fair.
honestly, I'm not loyal to a team. I'm loyal to the players. Hammer Bro has been my goat since day one. I've been following his
Pay him.
League debut.
Pay him.
Hell yeah.
He needs to be paid more. He needs to be paid.
Meanwhile, didn't want to make too big of a deal of it, but go Birds. Great contact on that. Drove it out to left center field, but Protege and Choopy take care of it, no problem. Get the out. One out, one on.
The girls are grilling out there in that outfield.
Oh, yeah.
They know it's not their
Beanball!
job.
Hitter's touching
I
the
respect
plate!
that. You know what?
Oh my god, there's violence. That was
Anger behind
avert
that
your
one.
eyes. I think I have to add the hit by pitch category. If you're watching, that was history, guys. That was the first one.
Oh. Well done, double play.
1 inning away from 7-1, and not all but clinching the first seed, but giving a very good chance.
Right down the middle and gonna connect. First base.
Yeah, Cyclops has been very good since taking over starting position for this team. Yellow Shy Guy, I think, either has re-entered the lineup or hasn't played yet this season, so he could come up big here, but he's gonna need to not bite on this changeup if Bowser goes to it.
It looks like the nerves is getting to him a little bit, but maybe not.
Nerves are gonna start to get to me if they load the bases here.
Yeah, 2 on.
Oh no.
TD's up.
Piranha.
With King Boo following.
Yeah,
This is
they have
maybe
the power lineup for sure.
Hammer Bro gets 1, gets 2
more.
Only 2. Pay him.
Look, 4 million coins a year is not enough.
A bit more.
We got off it.
And he's responsible for all 3 outs in the bottom of the 7th as my strongest monsters get improved to 7-1. Muscles fall to 3-5. Valiant effort. Hell, pretty low scoring by my standards, but
7-1. Is that the
Except-
league record right now? Is that the
yep,
best in the league?
number 1 seed. Double MVP. Green Critter and Go Birds.
Dude, just look at how happy Hammer Bro is right now.
It's incredible.
No
you love
game
to
is
see
beneath him.
You love to see a guy too that's just happy for his team. I think is the big thing. Dude, DK it was not DK's day.
Dang,
You know-
0 all the way down.
I think. Listen, not to trade deadlines come and gone. Obviously, there were rumors that the favorite Funky Kongs, despite being in last place, was where he wanted to get traded to. He wanted to play with Funky. He wanted to play with Diddy. And I think he's been upset definitely since then. He played with them at the All-Star game, got a taste of it. So, that's something to watch going into the offseason.
At the end of the day, baseball's an emotional game.
Oh yeah, man. They
sometimes
say there's
you
no
just have-
crying in baseball, but come on.
Like right now, he's been doing some dirty jobs. I'm sure it felt great to just get to go back, play with Funky Kong, relive the good old glory days. Just back in the jungle,